I haven't been on much recently. I've been working on that series. I put out a video on the other day called The Externals. Hopefully, you checked it out. I've got about 8 episodes put together here, but anyway, enough about that. Uh, there's been a lot of stuff going on, and everybody's talking about it. Everybody's inducing the fear factor into everything they talk about. Across all media channels, it's all about fear, and that's disappointing because, guys, we got enough fear as it is. Uh, they want us to be afraid of everything. One of the things I want to talk about right now is this fear of these outbreaks. Now, I want to present a timeline sort of about how these events unfolded. Now, this cargo ship, well, excuse me, not cargo, this passenger ship went by the continent of Africa on the west coast of it up towards uh, Spain, right? Canary Islands. Then we heard about an outbreak on it and blamed it on somebody getting scratched or bit by a rat or playing around in rat poop or whatever it was and everything, and started spreading the disease. Uh, I told y'all about the response from the United States and other countries. They was flying Galaxy or Galaxy style aircraft, U.S. Galaxy 3, I think it is, cargo ships, aircraft to the area where the ship was from the United States, Fort Campbell, in fact. Other countries are also sending similar sized aircraft there with isolation chambers aboard, ones you would use for severe outbreaks of viral outbreaks, severe. And we've noticed a big, what I consider an over response to the hantavirus, Andes strain of the hantavirus. I thought it was kind of extreme. What is the part of the timeline, guys, is the day after, of course, we saw the character on TV crying and everything like that, putting on a big thing. But 2 days after that, a representative, supposedly from the WHO, had a video out talking about that he had talked to his superiors a month before, saying that this hantavirus outbreak, if it is an outbreak, will be bad. All right. Immediately the day after that, the WHO representative at the UN said that this rat virus isn't anything really to be worried about. Then, of course, we've seen a more aggressive response from other countries towards what was going on this ship, all around the area in the northern part of West Africa, right? That's when it all started to come together. Shortly after they passed through the central west coast of Africa. So again, the timeline kind of pays important. Anyway, we've seen a massive response from all the other countries. WHO was saying, "Don't worry about it; it's not that bad." But of course, we've seen our own responses, the CDC, et cetera, everybody else, the media frenzy and everything else like that. Oh my gosh, everybody be scared. All right. Then about 3 days after this, maybe 4 days after this, the WHO come out and announced this new strain of Ebola outbreak in Uganda and Congo, Democratic Republic of Congo. Then they come out and said, y'all need to be scared. It is a global problem, a global outbreak is what they're calling it now. And so everybody is going to be scared of it even more. Again, the fear factor. And guys, the response that we're getting, everything, the reactions are not adding up completely to what actually is going on. They said they had to divert a flight going into Detroit yesterday with a possible scare of Ebola. So we're going to get these scare tactics going on right here, right now, guys. Right away, we're already getting them. And it's going to take, they already told us it's going to take 9 months before they have a vaccine for it. All right. So they already know how long it's going to take for them to get the vaccine. So for this new strain of Ebola. So it's kind of odd that they already know how long it's going to take for them to get this, et cetera, et cetera. And speaking of fear, I want to add one more thing in about this fear. And I mentioned this the other day, is they really want everybody to be scared of artificial intelligence and robotics. We've seen the movies, we've seen the propaganda from the press and from the government and from the so-called officials and smart people and everything else like that, guys. And, I'm not saying we shouldn't be aware of it and leery of it and everything like that, because it is basically a new life form in its own self. but are we going to be scared of it? I mean, we created it. Humans created it. If y'all want to believe that, whatever. If y'all want to believe demons created it, well, y'all go ahead. But anyway, it's man-made. Okay, it will do what a man tells it to do. So far, it isn't autonomous, but they tell us it will be autonomous and take over and decide that we are bugs, like they did in Three Body Problem, and they will exterminate us. Well, we got to remember, guys. We know how to pull the plug. They already know what to do after the AI apocalypse, so they already know it's coming, and they know what to do afterwards. So, what is there to be fearful of, guys? Just like everything else that they scream down the pipelines at us, we don't know. It's just a possibility of something that we don't know, have no control of, have no understanding of, is the big scary thing. We've been living through this for decades upon decades of the same thing. One scary thing after another. That's what sells the media. That's what sells the government. That's what puts the government in control. If you're scared of something and the government has a solution, well, the natural answer is the government or the corporate industry or the medical field or the educational field, even the church. So just keep this in mind, the guys, each time they come in here and tell us that we need to be scared of something, well, we need to look at what else is going on around it. Don't know what it is, but guys, I know something big is coming down the pipeline, as I keep saying, and we just need to be paying attention. One more thing, guys. Again, we're listening, 21 days before the release of Disclosure Day. And look how much information is being piped down through us. We was watching earlier. I'm gonna add this in. We was watching Mars Attacks earlier today, and guess what day Mars? They start telling people that they have contact with other worlds. Is approximately the same day that they started talking about UFOs, releasing the UFO documents from the Pentagon. Funny how that works out. Y'all have a groovy day. Do something nice for somebody, guys, because that's the best thing to do. Start buying ice cream cones for them. Later, taters.
Attention passengers, we've now reached our destination. We hope you enjoyed the flight and have a nice day.